What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto Updates. Bitcoin is going high but correcting. What should we do next? Especially right now, you need to be very careful and listen to this update. Why? Because this could break or make you. We're going to talk about that in a second. Then we're going to go into some new tools that I'm using that you can copy and also use for your analysis. It's insane. I've been, playing around with it a lot and gives a lot of data. So we're gonna go over the market today, forex, crypto, meme coins, stocks, everything. Let's go into the chart. So first of all, guys, very important is in 15 min crypto, which just launched a couple of days ago in the premium channel. We update and guide you guys through the crypto bull run for a very cheap monthly price. You can check that out. We currently have 35 subscribers. In the free chat, we have currently 500 subscribers. Many are joining on a daily basis where we send trade ideas. This project has been going live or basically went live a couple of days ago. And for us, it's very important to give you all updates in one channel, so you can check that out. Okay, so let's get into something very important right now, which is basically Bitcoin started to correct a little bit today. Okay, and we are at the end of the day, seeing some sites that we want to fix. And the first important thing on BTC right now, which we really need to, or one side that we really need to fix and see what is happening, is basically that we broke out over our last high, which we talked about in our last crypto update. And you can see that over here. Okay, we have a higher high and we broke the old high, which is a strong, very bullish pattern. Right now, this is the old low. We kind of rejected from that a little bit, which is okay because we are in a very strong bullish pattern and our goal right now is 78.6. Okay, but we are kind of like building up a little bit of we had a little bit of a dump over here, 3-4%, and we could see a re-entry, which would be very good. So far we continue bullish. And very important right now is that you don't get fear, and you like fear of missing out, FOMO, and you're like, shit, I need to get in here, it's already going up, blah blah. No, not really, because at the end of the day, I still think we could have a really easy re-entry that could build up over here, and we would have a little drop of that, or we would finish the sequence and then have a re-drop and re-enter. But we are still waiting for the bullish madness, which then could take the price very high. Whether I think that, and that's a critical side of understanding the game right now, we need to see that, because the Bitcoin chart right now is not as it was back in the times. The markets are different, and I told you guys about that. They're way choppier. They are way more tradey stylish, like in a sense of like the forex market, since all of the big institutions come in, so they move less as compared in the times back then, where bull run starts, this thing just pumps up for, I don't know, forever, and then it just stops pumping. That's it. Now it's really choppy. We are coming down. We have a lot of price action, right? We have a lot of at the end of the day, consolidation zones, strong ones, which is good because we're building up a lot of pressure. So the chart looks very good for us to really break all-time high, which obviously is this one, 73, right? And we have our bullish target over here. So I truly think what we're going to do from now on is this, and then come back for a re-entry, right? And that might be, we all say the last re-entry. This one I called as a last entry. I call this one as a last re-entry. I call this one as a last re-entry, right? And that's true, because you see we don't have like this one and the second one and the third one, they're always higher, right? And you always would have made more percentage. So when I call this one, the difference is 8%. If I call this one, or when I called this one, the difference, it was 12%. If I call this one now, the difference is going to be probably somewhere around 20%. So yes, it is kind of like the old, the last time to get into it, right? To have really, an upside of, let's say, a couple of percent, right? So I really project still that Bitcoin is going to go to 120K. That has been my target since 2 years. And I've said that many times, and it looks most likely that that's what we're going to go to, right? And that's where my targets are, most of them, okay? And the whole chart picture is this one, because we are still finishing this sequence, which we did activate so far, right? Price came higher than A, last high, right? We broke the old high, and now we really have some place, or some space, to go another 67%, which in crypto it sounds very bad. It's like 67%, bro. What is this? It's nothing, But Bitcoin is a long-term play, because Bitcoin is one of the cryptocurrencies that has the chance to reach irrational high numbers. People are saying 1 million, 10 million, 5 million. 250,000, half a million, I don't know. I'm gonna go with technical analysis, which tells me 125. Okay, and that's when I'm gonna start to take some profits. And then the rest, I keep it in and I see if we have a bearish structure building, and I would go out. But obviously, if that's something that is important, where most people get wrecked completely, right? So that's why we have, for example, 15 min crypto and so on, where we will call these, targets. But yeah, Bitcoin looks very well. I see 70% of the upcoming scenario and possibility that markets are just gonna go and finish this blue sequence over here. Okay, we might get a re-entry. I will definitely call it in 50 min crypto, right? And that's gonna be amazing. Okay, if we get a re-entry, 100%. Okay. Besides that, guys, I've been using some tools that are very interesting over the last couple of days, and one of them is here, Nansen. Okay, Nansen I've been using a little bit. I got the premium version, I think it's called. It's expensive. It's like $1,000 or like $100 per $120 or something per month, but it's an insane tool. And what it tells us, first of all, is token inflow. Okay, where is money flowing into? And as you can see right now, we have money going into Ethereum, and we're going to talk about the Ethereum in a second, because Ethereum is lagging very, very hard. That's why I put another $8,000. So I bought another 2.5 Ethereum, 2.3 Ethereum, because it's lagging behind very much, right? And we see that money is coming into Ethereum. And even before that, and I called it also in 50 min crypto, is that, there's money coming into Ethereum, smart money, and then just in general flow. Right now you see basically just a lot of meme coins, which is very, very interesting. Okay, stable coins exchange flow, we are going down in stable coin holdings, which is very, very good, which means more money is going into the market. We have the ETH exchange flow, which is very, very high, and now dropping a little bit. Okay. Then we have some top traders that are making a lot of money here on, at the end of the day, basically making top trades, or like these are, on-chain analysis. That's why I use Nansen. It's a very smart tool, because you can look on-chain what is happening, So we see, for example, here they are marked at 90-day smart trader, which means, look, for example, his portfolio is worth 150K. He has a 77% win rate, and he has a 330K profit on his account. So he's a really, really good trader, and we can see that here, right? So you can see, for example, he has a coin that he made 229 US dollars with, and so on and so on. And look, this guy, what he did is he started to buy, and that's why it's so interesting. You can track these wallets down. Sometimes I spend hours in front of this, just tracking wallets down and checking what these people are doing at the end of the day. Now, we see him, for example, let me go back here. I don't know why it's lagging, but we saw him to buy a coin that is called Titan X, right? So Titan X has no information really here, but he bought 63,000 and sold 69, so a little profit, right? And you see what he buys. And one coin I'm going to talk about in this very session is SPX, which many people are talking about, right? Because smart money are buying these coins, okay? But you can also see they are buying Ethereum. So people are buying and selling Ethereum. And you see Ethereum. So many people are buying Ethereum, okay? Which is very interesting, because that's what I'm going to talk about right now. Ethereum is lagging behind very, very strong, okay? And we can see that by, at the end of the day, checking Ethereum. Give me 1 second. There we go, okay? So Ethereum is lagging behind. So the cool thing is, here it's where we really started to see smart money buying Ethereum, okay? I marked it down. I saw it for the first time, okay? We really started to see smart money, because it was just like dumping around and like not doing anything, and then smart money comes in and pushes this thing up, okay? And then we do a quick come on, bro, we do a quick 5% up, which is amazing, because it's obviously a lot of volume, right? So now we finished our sequence in Ethereum, and that means we would have we would wait now for our re-entry, which is very interesting, because Ethereum is just like lagging immensely behind. And so far, if you don't know that, how the markets always look like is BTC dominance. So Bitcoin does this, okay? Ethereum does this, okay? Or even is kind of like this, or even like this, okay? Then BTC starts to do this, Ethereum does this, okay? Always has been like that, okay? So what we always do is, number one, we allocate our most positions in BTC, We wait until BTC gets slower, and that's when normally Ethereum runs. Now, after Ethereum runs, what normally happens is that altcoins, are like this, and then altcoins start to rally, and meme coins start to rally. Whether I think that altcoins and meme coins hijacked altcoin season and altcoins. So I think meme coins are gonna pump a lot. So this is BTC, this is ETH, okay, and this is gonna be the meme coins, M. Okay, so alts are gonna be okay, but I really think that what we're gonna see at the end of the day in the markets is especially what I just essentially showed you in a very primitive way, because my skills of painting are not so beautiful. But yeah, so Bitcoin will do this, okay. Then when it starts to do this, then Ethereum, okay, will do this, and then meme coins, okay, will do this, and altcoins will do this, okay. So that's basically how we then move. We go from Bitcoin to Ethereum, from Ethereum to meme coins, and then into altcoins, probably, okay, or altcoins and meme coins at the same time. Where I really think that the main focus of this cycle is going to be meme coins. That's why you need to be educated on meme coins, and that's why we're going to talk about them in a second, okay. Let's just go over the major important things here, because nothing really changed since last week, right? So especially what we hear, so if you see these paints over here, or basically these structures or these marks that I leave in, that's what we talked about last time, right? So it did what we said it will do. We created a new high. We are still in a selling zone, okay, which means we need to see this come out of the selling zone, and then we have another very strong bullish confirmation, because we are still in a selling zone. So just to correct, right? So it's very important for us to see this, okay, or even a correction, but it needs to break this selling zone over here, which is still a very strong selling zone, okay. So this was at the all-time high in March, right? And so far we have been very bearish. If something like this happens, that would not be really good. We still have this one, okay, but if it drops below that again, then it looks very, very bad, okay. But I don't see that happening, okay. Bitcoin dominance as continues is dropping a little bit now. That's due to the to the correction, but we are still like doing higher highs. That's good. USDT dominance is dropping a little bit, going up now. Some people are taking profits. That's okay. Again, Ethereum is kind of lagging behind, okay, because if you see that basically Ethereum has just been going down, okay, and if you see Bitcoin has just been going up since this phase, now going sideways and then going up, and then Ethereum follows. It's always the same thing, okay. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens in Bitcoin, and then we follow it in Ethereum, because Ethereum is basically very low, and my projected target for ETH is definitely let me see, it is definitely 8,700, okay. So it's 8 to 10,000 mark this cycle, 100%. Very, 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 from my view of point, 100%, okay. Same thing with Solana. Yeah, it's still they're all still in the downtrends, right? They didn't break them. BNB also very low. Would have anticipated a little bit more moves, but yeah, it's like everyone is just waiting still and waiting for like a big breakout of Bitcoin. I think if Bitcoin really breaks all-time high, that marks the start of the bull run. Even though we are already like in a bull run, but in a very weird one compared. I mean, weird not. That's how normally the market moves, but compared to the other ones, that's why people are completely confused, right? As always, we are DCAing into Casper, Jube, Sui, Veracity, Render, Near, Injective, Ton, Avex, Shex, Joey, Prime, Super, Wild, okay, Fact, Cubic, File, FTM, and they're very low. Altcoins are so low. These are last cycle, and then the blue chips for memes with which we constantly are buying. Okay, we have Pepe, which we have a trade open, which is in profit too, which is very good. We have Popcat. Popcat is gonna be very interesting. Most people project, and that's I'm gonna share with you a hidden gem, a guy that I found on X. Okay, I always want to say Twitter, on X. And he is amazing. He's amazing. Like all of his calls basically so far have been going right. So he's someone that really moves the market. Some people say it goes to $5, stuff like that easily, right? That would be like at 3, 4, 5x, which would be very interesting. Okay, we have a lot of money in that. Then we have Brett and we have Ponky. Yeah, so they're all doing good, right? So again, there's it's pretty boring. Let's go into Forex. Not boring in the sense of, still there's something happening, but it's nothing like breaking. Okay, but it's still important now to make good moves. AUD CAT, Forex quickly. I'm trading AUD CAT. I'm trading NZT CAT. I'm trading AUD NZT. I'm trading Euro Dollar in a buy, and I'm trading GBP Swiss franc in a buy. Then for crypto, we have BTC open buy, BNB open buy, FACT open buy, Pepe open buy, Cubic open buy. No, that's investment, sorry. Then we have Ton open buy, which also it's like there's no volume. Stock wise, we have AMD open buy, Coinbase, which was really, really good, and I called in my free value channel, will also be below. So 15 minutes is essentially a paid community where you have updates. And my value channel is just my personal update, so you can join that. I sometimes drop like bigger trades, as we dropped this one here and we did 28%. So it's so funny. While Bitcoin and all of these, we make 28% on a stock, bro. It's amazing. Immersion is in a buy zone. Qualcomm still in a buy zone. Sony had a stock split, so I'm very confused right now on where we actually are. Yeah, we are not in a buy zone right now. We already left the buy zone, but yeah, we still have a trade open for that. Now, unfortunately, we don't have our analysis anymore because obviously that is stock split, but I know that we entered somewhere over here in this buying zone. So we are currently up very, very well, over 10%. And then Tesla is also in, we still have an open trade, but it's, not doing anything. So I think there's really a big preload of what is going to come in the sense of volume. Let's check the Dixie. Dixie is in a selling zone. Doesn't want to come down, and we projected the up so far, and we are projecting the down again. Let's see. And why are these important? These are the indexes. They reflect the power of the currency, especially when we trade Forex and we trade crypto. Dixie up, crypto down. That's what we see here. Dixie up, crypto down. Okay, that's important. Yeah, Australian dollars, British pound, they're all dropping. Canadian dollar is not even finding a buy zone anymore. Euro is dropping. Japanese yen is dropping. Swiss franc is dropping. I mean, yeah, if dollar is going up, everything else is dropping. Okay, so there's nothing interesting right now. Also, no new updates on the side of Forex, so no new Forex trades. And let's go into Nansen one more time and check some interesting things that I've been looking at, and maybe it can help you guys because it's really, really interesting. It's a little bit geeky and maybe it's a little bit too much for some people, but I love this tool because there's a coin we need to talk about. And I found it especially by going here on the smart money section, which is paid, so you cannot get it with the free, and you don't need to get and pay it if you're not like someone that holds multiple six figures or millions in crypto. It makes no sense to buy it. I think you are good enough with the free one and watching these videos. But as you can see, here's again something happening which is very interesting. SPX comes up many times. So I started to see that many people are starting to buy SPX. Okay, so as you can see, here was a trader. He put in 13k, now 17k profit 4. And there's a lot of people buying this coin SPX. Here's another one. Okay. He basically essentially sold at a very little loss, but there is movement on SPX. And SPX is also called by this guy called Murat. Murat spoke at Token 2049. He has a very, very good video, which I can link below. A very, very good video he did. About here it is, this one you can check out, it's on his site, very, very good one. Okay, and he so far has been the most impactful person in meme coins. Okay, so he, for example, says Popcat $5 soon. He is one, as you can see, most are not prepared for this. SPX, Giga, Mock, these are his calls. Mock with Dog, APU, Pepe, Bitcoin, and Popcat. So these ones, okay, I will just save the image, is definitely an account if you are on X, which you need to be if you're on crypto, trust me. You need to follow. Okay, so these are some of the interesting coins that he pushes, and all of them have been doing amazing. So definitely keep them in mind. And I've started to buy a coin which is the SPX coin. Why? Because I started to see it even before he posted it, maybe before I followed him and found him. I started to see a lot of trades, you know, and as you can see here, you can see DEX trades, okay, smart money, buy, 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 buy. There's a lot of buys, okay. And then if we go into top transfers, it will tell you, for example, who is buying, okay, high activity, token millionaire, okay. And the cool thing now is here's an account, okay, a trader, which is a token millionaire, and he's holding essentially 2.5 million SPX, which is 1.8 million, and he's holding 870. That could be a liquidity provider, but it is just labeled as token millionaire. So it could be a holder. Let me see first. Founder, that's his founding wallet. That's where the money comes from. And he also holds more SPX here. I did some SPX trades. Yeah. So this account founded this account, which also has SPX on it. But let's go into the transaction. And that's the sick thing about decentralized finance. You don't know who it is, but you can see all his activity, what he does. And that's really interesting, right? That's why I love this tool. So what we can do now is we can go into transactions, okay? And then we can see what he's doing. So he has been receiving token millionaire, received SPX, buying, selling. Let's see, yeah, there's not a lot of activity. It's a pretty new wallet, a holding wallet or something. But yeah, buying SPX, interesting, okay? So if we go into, let's go back to SPX again, and let's click here on smart money. You see something very interesting. That is how many tokens held by smart money on wallets. Okay, so as you can see here, balance, total, balance, and holders. Okay, smart money holders is the turquoise line. Okay, as you can see, it starts here at 25 million. Okay, so we have 31, 30, then we have 35, you know, it goes up to 40, 60, 50, 60, 70. Now we are at the all-time high of smart money holders, which is 76, 75. Okay, so we have 75. So as you can see here, the total balance, okay, is going down. Okay, total balance, but the smart money holders is going up. Okay, so total balance 77. Okay, and it is going up. Okay, we are getting more smart money holders. That is essentially what is important to understand here. Okay, so that's what we want to see, more smart money holders buying this and staying in it. Okay, and then here you have some top holders, okay, of smart money, which are highly in minus, which is interesting. You see this one, he holds 1.9 million, 181k down, and that's good because they're holding it, you know. So here have a lot of smart traders, first mover LP, okay, there's a liquidity provider, Uniswap liquidity provider, okay, but there's a lot of traders here that are holding this. So this trader, smart trader, he has a portfolio of 3.92 M, and he holds right now 2.9 M. That's like 80% of his wallet. So if they are smart money traders and he's buying and selling constantly, top deposits. If they're constantly buying and putting so much money on, you need to understand that there needs to be something behind that, because smart money normally always wins. So that is very, very interesting. So I love to use this tool, and I'm checking a couple of coins and a couple of, you know, people, and then there's a fund. Okay, so here there's a fund, Master Venture Fund, and Master Venture Fund. Let's see if we find something of them. Master Venture Fund. MV Global, invest in a builds business for the future. MV Kylie Chassé. So this is definitely a big company. Master Ventures. No, this is whatever this is. Let's see if they have X. Master Ventures. Grandmaster VC. No. Master. I mean, Nansen, they do. Nansen marks them down, so as you can see here, okay, but I just want to find some more information about them, but doesn't matter. So Nansen marks them down as master venture fund, so it's a fund essentially. And as you can see, this fund is currently holding 934, so nearly a million. And here you see their trading summary. They made some really good trades, okay? Total realized P&L so far, and here you see some of the holdings, and look what is the highest holding so far. Okay, in their current holdings, the highest position is SPX. Okay, so that is very, very interesting. And then you have mock. Many people talk about mock too. Okay, and that's essentially how you find these meme coins. Okay, and then you go over and you use technical analysis to understand entries. So in mock, for example, we are approaching a re-entry. Okay, so that's basically how you use Nansen. It's a very interesting tool, and I love to use it, especially for these things. And you can just like track active token millionaires, for example. So for example, here's an active token millionaire with 15.9, and you can see his position. So this guy made 96K on ends, blah blah, and you see his top holdings. Top holdings is AATH. I don't know what this is. Fat. Same thing, Deegan. Okay, so he has a 1.25 million position in Deegan, and I found him having a very large position in MSTR. Okay, so I saw MSTR. I'm like, okay, MSTR has 8 million. Okay, and he has 399. That's a fucking big bag that he has in this coin. Like he has 300 million, or she, we don't know. But let's say they, okay, have 300K in a coin that is worth, or basically has a market cap of 8.64 million, and look at the price where it is. Okay, so what I did, obviously, I go over, and then I obviously sneak that out. You know, I'm like, okay, let me check it out. So that's my SPX entry. Okay, so we're already in profit a little bit, coming down a little bit now. And then I take the MSTR one, and I'm like, okay, that's crazy, bro. So I entered so far. Okay, just holding my position so far because we are in stop loss zone, but it came up again. And I put $500 in, and let's see where this goes. Because if this goes to does a 10x to 100 million, then that's a 10x on the account. That would be sick, right? That would be 50K. So that is amazing, right? So that's basically how I do it at the end of the day. Okay, and I just check these bigger accounts. Okay, like for example, active token millionaires. Let me see if this actually works. Grayscale ETF. Yeah, here, for example, you have the Grayscale ETF, and you see the holdings that they have. For example, it's amazing, right? It's amazing. You see so much. So let's say we try to find active. Yeah, it works. Perfect. I've never checked that. Active token millionaire. Okay. So if I go into active token millionaire, top 100 millionaires that are most active for the past 30 days. Okay. So let's see what happens here. That's wrapped Ethereum, bro. Fucking hell, I'm such a geek. Forgot about that. My bad. Now I see it. I'm trying to translate this. These are all wrapped holdings. And they have a lot of wrapped Ethereum, like a lot of money ready to wrap Bitcoin. Look, their biggest holdings is wrapped Ethereum, wrapped BTC, whatever this is, also wrapped something, USDC, wrapped Ethereum again, USDT. So as you can see, that they have, this is active token millionaires, top 1,000 millionaires, okay? And that's their holdings. 1.8 billion, 1.7, 1.6 in total. That means most of their money is still chilling on, and that's why this is so interesting. Most of their money is still chilling on their wallets, still in like ready to deploy into the markets, okay? And that is as wild, bro. That is really wild, okay? Let's see. and check out some transactions. Yeah, this is heavy data now. This loads a little bit. That's why I love this tool. So let's just see what happens here. Overview. Why doesn't it show the addresses? Okay, let's do it like that. Let's go into USDC. And let's, yeah, okay, that's what we need. So here is someone with a $12 million portfolio, okay? Active token millionaire. Let's see what this guy is holding. So still has a lot of money in stable coins. USDT, most of it. And then he has a lot of render. He has a lot of DAI, a lot of render. Mock, very big position in Mock, 200K. Ondo, Pepe. So he's a more chill guy. Nero, Link, Nero, RBN. And let's just like click through the first three one and see what they have, okay? So this is a very, very, let's say, chill account. But it's someone that has 12 million. So let's put them on the watch list. Okay. Active token millionaire. And then let's check a couple of more. Active token millionaire. Okay, this one has 12. Oh, it's the same guy, I see. That's why it's marking it out. That's why it is marking it out. Yeah, this is the same guy. Okay, let's find another one. I just want to find one more wallet just to see a little bit. High wallet balance. Let's check this one. Has 500K. Also still has a lot in stable coins. Doge, ETH, DOT. Also a more chill wallet. Here's someone. 50K. Also a lot of stable stuff. So nothing more interesting right now. But I guess you understand what I mean. It's really interesting. And what I'm seeing in the meme coin space is two things. SPX, definitely. That's why I'm starting to build positions up. MSTR, which again is no investment advice. It's just what I am doing. I would never do something. I would never say something that I didn't already do or I'm not doing right now, right? So I'm building position SPX because there's just like a lot of smart money in there. Okay, a lot of smart money. Let's, for example, take Mega and compare the smart money. Okay, so now we have Mega. No, what the fuck? Why is it not finding the token address? What the fuck is this? Hey. There it is. Okay, let's take Mega for example and then go on to smart money. And as you can see, smart money was very high, very high, but it's also increasing again. Okay, it's now basically it has been falling a little bit off. So we need to see how this continues. Okay, we need to see how this continues. And let's see if we have some token millionaires here. Just out of interest. Smart money. Here's a 180-day smart trader. Has 300K. Let's see what this guy is up to. Banana. He has 136K in banana. What the fuck is banana, bro? I don't know. Would be interesting to check that out because he has a very high. Look, I'm looking for these high convictions. Like, why the fuck is this guy holding a coin which is called banana I've never heard of, and he has 180K in there? What is it that this guy know that I don't know? That's what I'm always figuring out. Okay, we are currently approaching buy zone. Interesting. Interesting. I've never heard this. Banana tokens, utility token, integral to Banana Gun trading platform, which aims to enhance the trading experience across multiple blockchains. Okay, that's not so much a meme coin. But yeah, he has a very big position in that, already made some profits. Okay. So that is how I find coins. Okay, and then he has 3,000, which is okay. Nothing big. It's more like a chill wallet. But that's basically how I do it. Okay, so in the meme coin space, very interesting right now would definitely be, I'm checking this coin now, Monaco, and I'll let you know, because also I saw smart money buying it, but it's just like looks like a complete scam. But yeah, so far our meme coin portfolio has been doing pretty good. And especially the SPX one is really interesting. Okay, so that's why we are buying SPX. Okay, so if you have spare money, maybe check this one out. Okay, and then we have Murat, which I just talked about, to wrap this up, guys. That you should definitely check out and follow. Okay, especially some of these coins: SPX, Giga, Mock, with Doge, APU, okay, Pepe, Bitcoin, Bobcat. Now understand, that's not gonna be life-changing money, but if you have a lot of money, as I do, and that's not a flex, but if I put 5, 10K in a coin and it does a 4 or 5 or 10x, then that's a lot of money, you know. But if you have like $100 in there and does it 5 or 10x, you know, it's not life-changing money. So you have to go into more risky stuff, and for that we have the meme coin course that we just basically launched recently, that you can check out at the end of the day, which Enrique and I did together, where we give signals and trade ideas. I will put these links below. I'm just trying to help you. So 15 min if you want to be profitable in the bull run. Value channel completely for free, where I'll update you for all my value and you will never miss a YouTube video again. And then we have the meme coin course, which we only have in German, but actually I'm gonna record right now all the English ones. So we are re-recording it in English. So obviously we have that too. And with that being said, guys, like, follow, comment, and let's see us, or hopefully see us in the next week again for a crypto update. Today was more research, how I do research, so you guys have a little bit more in-depth view on how do I do crypto research, especially with Nansen and then technical analysis. And we see us in the next one. If you have any questions, want to know anything, or need guidance in trading, investing, let me know. Put it in the comments below. It so happened that I'm a leader of one of the largest trading communities in the world, and the largest trading community in Europe, and we are always welcoming new traders that we want to educate, and everything I've learned comes from there. And yeah, with that being said, guys, see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.